Hi again. If you've been following this series of videos, you'll have already seen the basic queries video and know that I'm just about ready for a cemetery trip. I have a list of plots to find on my cell phone. They're all uploaded via my Dropbox account, and there'll be more on that later. I'll show you how you can do that. Really, the power of your cell phone in your pocket is everything in research trips nowadays. My main reason for this practical video is I want to demonstrate to you a little utility for transcriptions, and I've found it extremely useful. It saved me an awful lot of time. It's kept everything in digital format, and I want to show you that in a practical sense. If you want to follow along with this series of videos and also get notifications of future videos, then click the subscribe button down below, followed by the bell. Preparation is everything, so do as much as you can before you leave home and get it all onto your cell phone or your tablet so that you have reference in the cemetery. This is the Antrim and Newton Abbey Borough Council website for burials. I enter a partial surname, select the cemetery and click search. Here's our list of burials, and I've copied these off into an Excel spreadsheet and extracted them using a VBA routine. We'll touch on that again in a future video. I click the more info, and here's the detail that I get. I see the actual plot. I also see the others that are in that plot. I can zoom out, I can zoom in, and I can click this button to go full screen. What I'm going to do is use the Windows snipping tool, and I'm going to highlight the area that I want. Then I'm going to save it off to my Dropbox account so that it's on my cell phone when I go to the cemetery. I've already got the file, so I'll replace it. Another method is to use Dropbox and click the print screen button. You can see the screenshot's just been added to my Dropbox account. And here is that screenshot. I have two monitors here, so it may look a little confusing. How you do that is you click the Dropbox icon, click on your account, click on Preferences, and on the Backups tab, look down below and you'll see this one for Share Screenshots using Dropbox. You just check that checkbox, and from now on when you use the print screen, that'll go to your Dropbox account. So here's a screenshot for S80 that we're heading to. That'll be on my cell phone. I can zoom in, zoom out. I can see there's quite a lot of detail around the area we're looking for, but then there's other patches in this plot that there's not so much detail. So hopefully we'll find that grave and a marker. Here we are in Carmoney Cemetery. The hill that you can see behind me over my right shoulder, when it's seen from Belfast, that was the inspiration for Gulliver's Travels. When Jonathan Swift seen that, looked like a sleeping giant, he was waiting for his girlfriend. So it's time to check out the graves that I've identified and get some photographs, get some GPS and stick them in a database. Finally I found an old one, and one that's quite difficult to read if you were on a photograph. Let's get in as close as we can. In loving memory of my dear wife, Martha Surgener, spelled S-U-R-G-E-N-O-R, who died 22nd January 1930, aged 34 years. Also her dear husband, Joseph Surgener, who died 21st March 1962, aged 71 years. That would have been quite difficult to pick up from a photograph. I'm at the little funny junction, and PP is a little strange plot which appears to be out in this direction. So that's exactly where I'm going to head. A little corner plot. I'll just follow my map. Here I am at the junction. That should be PP over there, and if I count on my map, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should be the 7th grave up on the edge. There's 1, 2, 3. That's a double. 4, 5, 6, and there it is. Surgeoner George, died 9th of May 1934. So you have a collection of photographs and also a collection of transcriptions. But that's not all you have. If you swipe up on the photograph, you'll see you also have the GPS of where that actual photograph was taken. Apart from that, we can also add a caption here. So in this case, I'm going to enter BAR9, which is the plot number for this particular plot. And if I swipe down on the photograph again, you'll see BAR9 now exists on that file. All information that you want to get onto your computer. The app is called Otter. You'll get it from the Android Play Store or the Apple Store. Just search for Transcribe. I always ignore these ones with the ad against them. They're being pushed up the list. And these top two I have installed, although I invariably use Otter. Just click on it and install it to your device. Once it's installed, click the open button and there you are, you're started. Make your first recording by hitting the little record button down below. It looks like a microphone. You see your note is processing. Go to the hamburger top left and click on My Conversations. And these are all the conversations and transcription recordings that I've made over the past several weeks. Click on any one to view it. You can also click the play button down below to actually play it back. And that will include the audio of your voice when you made the recording. If the transcription's not perfect and you want to make some edits, just hold your finger on the actual recording and you'll get an option to click the edit button. Once you're in edit mode, you can make whatever adjustments you want and just click the green tick button to save it again. Export options, I usually use Dropbox and I'll put that link in the description of the video. Nice and straightforward, goes straight to my Dropbox account, appears on my desktop computer and my laptop computer. The other option is to click the export button and I'm going to choose email. I put my email address in, click the send button and off it goes. If I click the email, you can see the email here with this transcript was generated by Otter. I can copy and paste that into my family history program or any other notes that I'm making up for family history. That's really it for this video. I've now got a bunch of photographs I need to work through now that I'm back at base. Now you'll notice on all of these photographs, if you right click and go to properties, the actual GPS is right there. If you use a program that makes use of that data, then you're going to see those images superimposed on a map. My next planned video is going to show how to link those up to my family history program. It's also going to show how my family history program can identify files that are on my hard drive, on my computer, genealogy related, and are not yet linked up. Little orphan files, for want of a better word. If you've got something from the video, then please give it a thumbs up and show me a bit of encouragement towards making further presentations. You may have noticed I deliberately didn't mention any family history program by name during this presentation. If you want to know what program I'm using, then click the subscribe button down below, followed by the bell, and in follow-on videos you'll discover exactly what program I'm using. I often make comparisons between my program and other programs. Some have features that others don't. That's it. I hope you found that useful. A lot of people send photographs up to Find a Grave. I'm not sure whether Find a Grave actually allow transcriptions to be uploaded, but collecting grave marker photographs is a very worthwhile pursuit for any community genealogist or family historian. Take a few minutes to check out these previous recordings which are related to the subject, and if you've subscribed you'll automatically get notifications for follow-on videos, including renaming files to meaningful file names. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.